probably wake up every morning and I am just so happy and I'm so blessed. And I constantly say it, that it was the best decision I've ever made in my life. I just can't believe what a transformation she had. I can't imagine what she would be like if I never did the treatment, but I just thank God every day that we were able to access this. I was willing to do it, and all the miracles happened. And I still say it was the best money I ever spent. And at that time, I was a single mom. I didn't have a lot of resources, but I saw the importance and I saw the value in the treatment. And I knew it was worth trying versus not trying at all. When you have a child on the spectrum, it's a 24/7 job. I mean, being a mom alone is, but a child with autism is a very different story. If they're having a meltdown at school, I mean, you need to stop whatever you're doing, even if you're working, to pay the rent and keep the lights on. You have to stop what you're doing and you have to get to that child. So it just takes a lot of constantly revolving every second of your day around this child. And yeah, it could interfere with work, and it's extremely stressful. So I do feel for the other parents who have to deal with situations like this. So I do believe that stem cells was 100% her most effective treatment, and it helped her retain all the information that was taught at ABA. I think ABA is important because it does provide you with hands-on, one-on-one, hands-on care versus being in a school with 3 other teachers who are working with multiple children at once. I haven't really tried any other therapies besides that. We're very strict with our supplements and trying to adequately detox every day. I do believe that heavy metals could be an issue because I've gotten her tested and there's been some concerns about that. So I am exploring now how to detox those metals. But regardless, I'm very grateful that I did the stem cell treatment, because apparently detoxing heavy metals is a very laborious process and a child needs to be willing to cooperate. And how are you going to have a severely autistic child cooperate? That's why I think the stem cells are so crucial in setting that first foundation that will make the child more receptive to other therapies. I do wish that more children got diagnosed at a younger age. I do believe that doing treatments like this, like stem cell therapy at a younger age, is more effective on a younger child than an older child. So I would like to see people get diagnosed younger. And also, there's such a wait to get diagnosed. It could take months or a year to get to see a neurologist just to diagnose you. I also wish that stem cells were more of a household thing that people knew about, but it seems like some moms need to go down like a rabbit hole of TikTok or Facebook groups or just meet another mom who had a good experience. So it's just not too common yet. And I do wish we could solve the heavy metal consumption issue. I do think there's a lot of heavy metals lurking in our food that are passed down from mom to the baby. Even just how we give birth, delayed cord clamping is so important because it helps filter out the blood. So the baby at least starts off with a very clean set of blood. So yeah, I would say early diagnosing, making stem cells more of a popular treatment, and also the heavy metal issue. There is a lot of misconception, I notice, when it comes to stem cells. Some people say, oh, they're from aborted fetuses, and that's not the case. Maybe that was 20 years ago when this was all kind of coming out, but now, these days, everyone uses umbilical cord stem cells, actually the Wharton's jelly little part. Or they'll use other parts of the umbilical cord or fluids, whatever. So I just wish that people even understood that little fact, that no, it's not from a dead fetus. It's literally from an umbilical cord. And you don't need to be a match. The cells from the umbilical cord actually lack this like surface protein, I believe, that you don't need to be a match. Anyone could receive them, and your body would perceive it as its own. My advice would be is that you have a doctor who has treated, by now, he has probably treated a lot of children, because when I saw him, he already had treated a lot. So you have a doctor who you could trust, who has treated plenty of children. His own child was on the spectrum, and that's actually what motivated him to begin offering this treatment to children on the spectrum. To me, I think Dr. Weiss is truly a blessing, because he does everything in a way where you could just completely trust him. He has the experience. He has his own personal experience with his own child. And so now you have it. Now you have the doctor who has all the perfect criteria. So, if you're able to access this, I don't understand why someone wouldn't move forward. Like I said earlier, what is the worst case scenario? It either doesn't work or it works. But when it comes to your child, you have to go in with a positive mindset, just like I did. I said to myself, if it doesn't work, at least I tried. And if it works, I'm going to be incredibly happy. And that's exactly what happened. I still say till this day, it was the best decision I ever made. So back when my daughter got diagnosed, I was so afraid of her future, especially being a single mom. I thought, who is going to look after her? How is she going to even go to college one day? I was just so scared. And now that she did the treatment and she's had all these improvements, and now she's already back into a normal school setting. Granted, she still has her shadow, but I'm very hopeful that down the line, perhaps she will be thriving in school and she won't need the assistance from the shadow. Now my perspective for her future is definitely way brighter. I think she really does have a chance at being a normal kid. And honestly, there's certain things about her where she's actually doing better than children her age. She could identify states. She could spell some words. So there's a lot of very special qualities about her. That being said, I don't know what the future holds, but at least now I am a lot more optimistic. I would say to any other families that are on this autism journey to never give up, tackle everything you can as quickly as possible, and just stay positive. Be open-minded. Talk to people who have done things that you haven't tried, or maybe there's something that your spouse is against, but it doesn't hurt to at least talk to people and hear their own experiences and just go in with an open mind. Okay. I feel so blessed that I found Dr. Weiss. I couldn't believe that when I searched for a doctor, the leading doctor in this industry for stem cells and autism, that he just so happened would be in my home state of Florida. I just felt so blessed knowing that there was a doctor out there that existed, let alone in my home state. So I didn't have to get on a plane and go to South America. I could literally just go in my car and drive to his office. I thank Dr. Weiss every day in the back of my mind, because he really helped my daughter transform. And her life is just completely changed thanks to him. And Miami Stem Cell, of course, with their partnership and carrying out this autism program.